All right, guys. Yes, I know I talked about, selling your Bitcoin and Ethereum in one of my other videos, and it freaked people out. So let me come up with a solution. I got a solution here. Actually, didn't come from me. It came from one of my coaches of the Fundamental Secrets, and it's an undervalued, extremely low market cap, high risk, high reward altcoin. Okay, strong fundamentals, very strong fundamentals, and in the long run, I really do think it's going to play out in a positive way. Now, this is not like my usual investments. Usually I look for things like this. On September 3rd, 2021, I talked about Phantom at 84 cents, and it's currently sitting at $2.27, and it's gone up 168%. That's usually what I like to look for because I'm, looking in the top 100 by market capitalization. I want to invest larger amounts of money, right? I want to get things like, Urine Finance, 90, 91, 80, things like this that move up to the top 20. So I still think Phantom has room to grow. But what we're going to be talking about today is on the bottom, like the way bottom, like page 5, like very, very low market cap potential. So I'm going to be explaining, of course, risk management. I dropped a smaller amount of money than what I would have invested into something like Phantom. I want you guys to understand all the risks involved, but this has very big growth potential in my personal opinion, and the fundamentals are way too strong for it to have this low of market cap. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be talking about an undervalued altcoin that could potentially grow exponentially. It could pop off, and I'm going to state all the reasoning for that. Now, I want to be very clear. Matt the Wizard from my group, from Fundamental Secrets, one of my coaches, found this altcoin. So all the props goes to him. I'm just providing you with my research after he pointed it out in my group. Now, again, I want to be very clear with everybody because people like to point a finger when things don't play out their way, okay? When I invest in cryptocurrencies, I invest in multiple. I have risk management, and I am very clear when I say that multiple will lose. But the wins and the gains from the ones that actually make money typically do large percentages that make up for all the losses. So having good risk management is by far the most important thing. And this is a disclaimer, and I'll explain it a little bit deeper. Risk management, blah, blah, blah. If you appreciate this content, do us both a favor, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with a friend. I talk about cryptocurrency, entrepreneurship. I like to make money. If you like to make money, this is definitely the channel for you. I keep things down to earth, and I try to back up everything I say. Everything I say with as much facts and evidence that I could possibly come up with. Also, I do not accept sponsorships by any coin, so it's unbiased research. Let's jump into the topic at hand. So the first thing I want to uncover is the market conditions. Now, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, then you won't know my perspective. But here's the gist. I'm bullish. I think Bitcoin is going to 100K or close to 100K, and I think there's a large upside potential for altcoins. I think there's a bigger potential for altcoins that you can make money off of. So I'm basically using Bitcoin as an indicator, and altcoins are what I'm investing in mostly, okay? So let's go over a little bit of the market conditions, and this is probably a little bit irrelevant, but I thought it was really funny. Basically, we see elected officials saying, "F Elon Musk," right? And then Elon Musk says, "Message received." And then you can see Tesla is moving headquarters from Palo Alto, California to Austin, Texas. So he literally moves away from California. But she's basically saying, you mean Elon Musk is such a snowflake? He moved from California because I said a censored bad word about him? Wow, isn't that weak? Of course, this is like beef and stuff like that. And that's not the point of me talking about. The point is, he's moving to Austin, Texas. He's moving to Austin, Texas for a reason. A lot of cryptocurrency companies have been moving over there. So this just shows a sign for, what he might be working on in the future. Also, this is bullish. As you can see here, an all-time high, 85.1% of Bitcoin supply hasn't moved in at least 3 months. I've been saying this over and over again. On-chain metrics are pointing to the fact that people are accumulating, whales are accumulating, long-term wallets are accumulating Bitcoin, causing a supply shock, and the price of Bitcoin with, of course, the ETFs potentially being accepted in October and November, multiple ETFs has been creating kind of a bullish sentiment for Bitcoin. And we know, again, we're looking at Bitcoin as an indicator, as well as we see senators buying more Bitcoin even to today's date. We see multiple banks like JP Morgan Chase getting into Bitcoin, talking about Bitcoin, institutional demand of Bitcoin. So in my personal opinion, yes, we are bullish. I do think we're going to retest all-time highs. I will say that premature. Okay. But for right now, for the altcoins, I think we might trade a little bit sideways with this resistance at 57,000. I think we'll have multiple trade sideways days. And I do think that Bitcoin dominance might drop very little, which will create a positive environment. And this is Bitcoin dominance. We might see a couple more, red candlesticks. But when Bitcoin dominance drops, the liquidity seeps into other altcoins, which creates, again, the environment that I'm trying to explain to you guys, for this cryptocurrency. Also, one other quick thing I wanted to show you guys, as you can see here, smart money on Nansen are moving into the coin we're going to be talking about. As you can see here, UMB Umbrella Network. So before we get into explaining this coin, because I just dropped the bomb, don't just go to Uniswap and start buying things, okay? At least have some research. This is not financial advice. Back it up with your own research, okay? Let's be kind of responsible here, okay? Don't just ape into everything that a YouTuber says. But I like to show people this because it's a good way, a good visual representation of what we do. Okay, when I buy an altcoin, I buy multiple. I buy a lot, multiple. It offsets risks. I diversify. So I'll put small amounts of money into multiple coins, and most of them will lose, considering the fact that these are so low market cap that it's hard to predict them. But the two that win will make me much more money. It'll make me much more money than the losses, okay? Because you can only lose what you invest, but the multiple potential on these coins are like that of 3 to 5x, right? It's very simple. Now, I also want to make it clear, we are in this category right here. We're going to be investing very, very, very low market cap, okay? It's under 100 mil market cap, okay? So most of them, again, will lose. Nobody can just pick these low market cap gems consistently and win every single time. It's almost impossible. It doesn't work that way. The market's very random. So you have to set yourself up for success and invest like you are going to lose. Also, I'm using a strategy called dollar cost averaging, which basically entails when the price of the coin drops, I will buy more to offset. Okay, I will buy more to offset the volatility of the market. People use this with Bitcoin. I have a full video where you can get the whole details to this whole entire strategy. Let me come over to my YouTube channel, show you exactly what it is. I put a lot of effort into this video, so I do want to make you guys aware of it. It's right here. The only Bitcoin strategy to become a Bitcoin millionaire in 2022. You need to watch this video to understand the complete strategy of how I move. But yeah, this is the gist of it. Risk management. Have good risk management. Don't throw all your eggs in one basket. Literal formula to a six-figure portfolio is an asymmetrical environment, which is crypto, risk management, and good fundamental analysis. So risk management, I kind of just explained in a very basic way. And then fundamental analysis is what we're going to be going over in this video. All right, so let's jump in to Umbrella Network. So if you come over here, you can see that it's currently priced at 50 cents. It's down 3.5% as of today's date. The market cap is only 43 million. Okay, so only 43 million. And I'm thinking it's probably going to go to 150 to 200 million relatively soon with its new products that are coming out. So what this is an Oracle service. It's basically a multi-chain Oracle service that's leveraging layer 2s. And that's very important, because right now there's a big push to the layer 2 economy. So my thesis is very simple. And again, this came from Matt the Wizard in my group. It wasn't me. But my thesis is very basic, okay? Very basic, okay? Cheap data is good data. So if they're pulling it from a layer 2, it has to be cheap. All right, it's very simple. Not only that, but I'm not making a big bet because this market cap's so low. And what they have right now and how big their team is and how much experience they have is, in my personal opinion, way better than just $43 million market cap. So in general, the tech that they have, they don't need to do too much, in my personal opinion, to get this market cap of at least 200 million. So if we come over here, just basic, the network explained. Umbrella Network is a community-owned decentralized Oracle service providing secure, low-cost, and massively scalable data solutions to blockchain application. They basically have the Merkle tree advantage. They solve the scalability problem in Oracles by leveraging layer 2 solutions and utilizing Merkle trees for batching transactions. In my personal opinion, a good sweet spot for Oracles. Remember, there's a lot of Oracles out there. There's a lot of competition. Most of them have bigger market caps, but I haven't really seen a big push to layer 2s, and they're doing that. Puts them at a strategic advantage in my personal opinion. So if we come over here, I thought this was also very interesting. You can see that Umbrella Network is actually getting the number of partners using Oracle technology. So the amount of people using it, they're similar to API 3. And if we look at API 3's market cap, it's kind of similar to what we were talking about. 150 million to 200 million is the range I want to see this move to. So again, this is where I get like the 2 to 3x, by the end of October. I do think it can at least compete with API 3, which I've already, talked about in the past. So very interesting. You can see that when it comes to their product, it's actually pretty legit. They actually have like their own block explorer. They're getting the first class data, as you can see there. And then they have layer 2 data. So very interesting. I like anything that's interoperable like this that works with multiple platforms. If you look at their token distribution, is nothing out of the ordinary. You can be completely honest with you. It's not like completely 100% community owned. I don't know why they keep pushing for that, but in general, 50% plus is going to the community, so nothing out of the ordinary. And I think the dump is already over. If we look at the price action right now, you can see since its inception, it's been pretty much going down. And it looks like we're getting a little pop here. I like finding the coins that are like have already dropped significant percentages, that have strong fundamentals, that are starting to play out. Right, they're looking like they're coming back. Right, very, very simple, way to win in cryptocurrencies is finding the projects that have lost a lot of value and investing in them. It's very simple. So if we look at the roadmap, you can see that they've already gone into the Binance Smart Chain and they've already, launched on the Ethereum mainnet. So you can see that they're not playing around when it comes to interoperability. They're taking it serious. Also, in the future, you can see that they're launching on Polygon in October 2021. Once they launch on Polygon, which, by the way, active wallets on Polygon just passed Ethereum. It's clear that people are using Polygon, the layer 2 scaling solution, more than Ethereum. And they are in October, which is one of the most bullish months for cryptocurrency in general, are launching on Polygon. You guys tell me if this does not line up for you. Some people, other blockchains are going to be able to get cheap data through Umbrella Network. This is really good. Also, if we look at the team just very briefly, you can see that they have a lot of experience, guys. They have a lot of experience in blockchain. They have a lot of experience working with other blockchain projects. They have other blockchain projects. So in general, you can see they are, they know what they're doing, okay? They know what they're doing, and they have a pretty big team, to be completely honest with you. A bigger team than I thought for only 30 million, 40 million market cap. That doesn't make sense to me. Look how big their team is, right? And this is just a couple of them. There's much more to the team, and they have strategic advisors and stuff like that fit right in. Also, if we look at the marketing, you can see that they're pretty big as well. 42.7K for a $40 million market cap. They're getting engagement. They have a pretty big community. You can also see from their Telegram, it's pretty big as well. Community-owned Layer 2 Oracle, 30,000 members, right? Also, their Medium is pretty on point. They're consistently updating. They're clear, they're to the point, and the liquidity is not bad at all. Uniswap, Gate.io, SushiSwap, PancakeSwap. They're on centralized and decentralized exchanges. Smart money's moving in. They're solving a problem that needs to be solved now. They're moving with the trend of the layer 2 economy on the biggest layer 2 economy, which is Polygon. It's dropping in October relatively soon. I genuinely think that this is undervalued, like for real. Like if we look again at the market, just look at the market cap, 43 million for a working product that's currently working right now and is following the trend with an outstanding team, fairly good marketing. I don't really see anything wrong. The token distribution is normal. There's literally no red flags for me with this project. Now, of course, it could be better, but remember, it's only 43 million by market capitalization. So yes, I personally have invested 2 separate times into this coin, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I do think it's going to do fairly well in the future. But that's it for this video, guys. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism, subscribe for more video updates, and like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.